How's it going, guys? It's Jason here, and today's video is a special episode of our Funko Pop Vinyl collection. This is our Chase collection, and this video I'm going to take you through all 15 Chase that we have in our collection and take them out of the box, get a closer look at them, and compare them to their non-Chase variants. I have a lot of these figures, the non-Chase versions of all these figures. But for the quickness of this video, I'm just going to put up a photo to quickly show you how they compare to the original. But I'll just take you through them quickly. First up, we've got Jack Torrance Chase from The Shining. Love that movie from Stanley Kubrick. Next up, we've got Bride of Chucky, the Tiffany Blood Splatter Chase variant, which is awesome. Elvira, this is a special glow-in-the-dark Chase, which is cool. I did an episode, a video on my channel of all my glow-in-the-dark pop vinyls. So if you want to see, and I turn the light out and show you how it glows. So if you want to see how that glows in the dark, check out that video. Next up, we've got the two Krampus Pop Holidays figures. So these are the standard Chase and the flocked Chase variants. They're awesome, really chunky, awesome figures. We've got from Pop WWE, we've got Finn Balor, and I was a massive wrestling fan back in the day, and pretty much got this one because he looks awesome, the Chase variant. It looks like Venom, so I'm like, I had to get that one. That looks sick. Here we've got our two Five Nights at Freddy's Chase figures. I love this game. This is cool. We've got the Cupcake variant with the glow-in-the-dark eyes. That's really cool. And Funtime Freddy Sister Location Chase variant. I'm still trying to get the Balor Chase, so I'm still on the lookout for that, but got those two. Probably my favorite video game series, one of them, is Mortal Kombat, and so I was wrapped when I got the Sub-Zero Chase from that. Although it's missing its Chase sticker, we've got the Demogorgon from Stranger Things Chase variant. Down here we've got from Rick and Morty, hilarious TV show, Weaponized Rick and Mr. Meeseeks, both the Chase variants. And here are my Mrs. Chase figures. We've got the Grinch, also Remy, which is from the Disney series, and Taz Chase from Space Jam. So let's open up these figures and let's compare them to their non-Chase variants. So I thought I'd start with my Mrs. Chase variants. So, but just to start, I thought I'd show you. So, you know it's a Chase figure by the sticker that they put on the front of the box. So they'll have a standard variant of this figure, and then they'll, some figures, only some, they'll do Chase variants, where it'll be like 1 in 6 will be a Chase variant, or sometimes 1 in 36. But yeah, the boxes will be exactly the same. So you won't be able to tell from the box except for the sticker that they put on the front. So that's just a standard sticker that they put on. But sometimes if it's a glow-in-the-dark Chase, for example, this Elvira one, they'll do a limited edition glow Chase sticker on the front. Or if it's a flock Chase, they'll put a different sticker on the front that will say limited edition flocked Chase, which is pretty cool. But these ones are standard. Well, it's funny because the Remy one, I'll start off with Remy first. This Remy is the Chase variant, and you can tell it's a Chase variant because it's flocked. But ironically enough, it only, this Remy from Ratatouille Chase variant only comes with a standard Chase variant sticker, even though the difference between the two is that the Chase variant is flocked, where the standard variant is just a non-flocked version of this. So the mold is exactly the same, but it's just a standard, but it's just a flocked variant of the standard. So that's why the Krampus flocked Chase had a special flocked Chase sticker on it, because the non-Chase variant of that Krampus figure is also flocked, whereas this Remy figure is only flocked for the Chase and not flocked for the non-Chase. Next up, we've got the Grinch, and this Chase is different to the original. It's the same exact mold, it's just a color variation, where the standard variation is green. This one is blue, the skin. and where all these highlights are green, they're white on the standard figure. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then finally, we've got Taz from Space Jam, who looks awesome. So his standard variant is that he's not grinning, so he's just got a he's not showing his teeth. So but the hands are the same. He's holding the basketball. Yeah, love this movie growing up. That was awesome. So there you go. You've got the Grinch, Remy, and Taz Chase variants. So next up, we've got our video games Chase pop vinyls. So here we've got the Cupcake from Five Nights at Freddy's. And the differences between this one and the standard variant is that this one is all moldy and dead. You can see all the mold spots on him, which is really cool. And his eyes look really evil. These actually glow in the dark. If you want to check it out, it's this Chase figure is in my glow in the dark episode. And yeah, it looks awesome. I'm really impressed with this one because, again, yeah, it's all moldy, whereas the standard variant looks all fresh and, I don't know, goofy. I was really happy with this dead, moldy, glow-in-the-dark Cupcake. Next one for Five Nights at Freddy's is the Funtime Freddy Chase from the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. And the difference between these two is that this is all open. It's a jump scare variant with showing all the mechanical parts. So that looks really cool compared to the standard variant, which is all closed. And yeah, it just looks awesome. Cool detail on the mechanical parts there. And finally, we've got the Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Chase. And the difference between this one and the standard variant is that he's holding two ice balls. The mold's exactly the same to the standard Sub-Zero, but really impressed with this figure, both the standard and the Chase variant. With the detail in the costume, it looks awesome. And if you want to check it out in more detail, there's a video on my channel of the Mortal Kombat collection. So there's my video game chases. Alright, so here we've got two figures from the Rick and Morty series. These are the two Chase variants that came out in this series. And first up, we've got Mr. Meeseeks, and I much prefer this variant compared to the standard variant, because this is the one where he's angry and frustrated at the end of the episode, and he comes with his handgun, which is really cool. He's got all spots all over his body, and he's just angry, as opposed to the standard variant where he's just he's happy at the start of the episode, where he's helping everyone. I much prefer this Chase variant. Next up, we've got Weaponized Rick, which is very similar to the standard variant, but the only difference is the paint app on his mouth. This is the open mouth variant, and that is the only difference. The mold is exactly the same, even his bald spot. So yeah, looks exactly the same. It's just the paint app open mouth variant. So I can't justify paying the 2 to 3 times extra on eBay to get that figure, but I found him luckily in store, so I had to pick him up because the TV show is hilarious. Next up, we've got the Finn Balor WWE Chase variant, and he looks absolutely awesome compared to his standard variant. Yeah, like I was saying before, love wrestling back in the day, and had to get this one because it reminds me of Venom, the Marvel supervillain, with his red and white and black paint up. The mask looks awesome. He also had a variant called the Demon that looks similar to this variant. So yeah, rapt to pick that figure up as well. So here we've got our two television pop vinyls. First up, we've got Elvira, the Mummy variant, and this is the Chase variant that glows in the dark. Like I said, if you want to check out it glowing in the dark, I've done a special video of all our glow in the dark pops and turning the light out and checking out how they what parts glow in the dark and how well they glow. So if you want to check it out, that video's on my channel. So that's the Elvira glow in the dark pop. Looks really cool. And here's the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and I actually probably prefer the standard variant with the opened face with all the teeth. It looks pretty cool. You can see it on the box just there. But had to get the Chase variant when I saw it in store. It looks really cool, but it's the closed mouth one, and so that still looks awesome. And there you go, the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Alright, so here we've got our two Krampus Chase variants. So if you want to check out all the variants, there's 5 in the set of these Krampus figures, like the non-Chase and the non-Chase flocked, as well as the pop culture in Australia. It's a pop culture exclusive, but it's the snowy Krampus pop vinyl. I've done a video, and that's on my channel, of the complete set. But we'll just show you the Chase pops now. So this is the Krampus figure. I love this figure. It's awesome, really big and chunky. Looks evil as. So this is the standard Chase variant. It's compared to the standard variant, just on the left, right there. So it's red and has the black ears and has a kid in the back. So the story of Krampus is that he's like the opposite to Santa Claus, where Santa Claus brings presents to good kids during Christmas. Krampus actually finds bad kids and steals them, which is pretty messed up. So this is the flocked Chase variant. So compared to the standard variant, this is white flocked, which looks awesome as well. And the kid in the back's got blonde hair, which is pretty funny. So, yeah, really impressed with these figures. They look absolutely awesome. So that's Krampus from the Pop Holidays series. Here we have 2 movie Pop Chase figures. First one, Jack Torrance from The Shining Chase variant, and this one I am really happy with. It's one of my favorite Chases. What I really like about this figure is that the paint app is completely different to the original variant. Spoiler alert, in the Stanley Kubrick movie, which is amazing. It's a masterpiece. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Or don't watch the video, skip past this section because I'm going to give you a spoiler. But this figure probably gives it away. He freezes to death, but he still looks alive in this variant, which is super cool. But absolutely love this. He's like frozen dead. He's got snowflakes all over his head, his jacket. I love even the blood is like a darker color, like his blood's frozen as well, even on the blade. Looks super cool, and that's what I really rate about Chase variants, when they're significantly different to the standard variant. That's what I really like. So ones that I've been disappointed about, like the weaponized Rick, or this one right here next up. So might as well talk about it now. This is the Tiffany Chase variant from Bride of Chucky, and the only difference between this and the standard variant is that it has some blood splatter on it, and that doesn't bother me as much. Like it's not a significant change, but I still think the blood splatter is an effective, makes it look cool. But the disappointing thing is that I've got the blood splatter variant of Chucky, but the blood splatter on Chucky, and I've done this in a previous video on my case break of the Tiffany Chase variant, but the blood splatter is a different color. So the blood splatter on Chucky is a lot darker, and it looks a lot better. It looks like real blood, whereas this is very light, and I don't know, it's a different shade. It's a lighter shade to Chucky's blood splatter, and I don't think it looks as effective. Sort of looks like she has like chicken pox or something, so I would have much preferred if it was a darker blood splatter, and maybe a bit more blood splatter as well, because some variants I saw, some Chase figures got hardly any blood splatter. There's a little bit on this one. I would have probably preferred a lot more and a darker shade of blood splatter, but yeah, there's no blood splatter on the back. It's just some flicks of blood on the front, and that is the Tiffany Chase from Bride of Chucky. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let us know which Chase variants are your favorite in the pop vinyls, and which ones do you have in your collection, or which ones do you want in your collection, and let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe for more Funko pop vinyl videos, and I'll speak to you guys soon. See ya.